Welcome once again to everybody's favorite show, A Few Minutes with the Mayor. My name is Damian Graham. I work for the City of Raleigh. I'm joined by Mayor Nancy McFarland. We are shooting today, because it's summer months, in August at Lake Wheeler, and we'll talk more about this great park in a few minutes. It is August, and so we're going to jump right to it. In August, we only have one council meeting.
Right.
A lot of folks don't know why that is, so I'm going to ask you, why is that?
Well, because historically, that's been our break. We have 2 meetings a month, official meetings, and then we have, committee meetings and work sessions on the other week. So the last 2 weeks of August have always, have been when we don't have a meeting and people have a chance to get away. Hopefully they can do it.
And has it always been that way?
It's always, since I've been on the council, and probably at least 10 years, it's been like that.
Is there any chance of is that going to change anytime soon?
It's funny because we actually talked about it at the last meeting, because the last 2 weeks of August, because school starts so early,
right.
A lot of people don't get the chance, and it's not just us, it's staff. If we're gone and there's no official meetings, it's a great time for staff to have some time off too. So we talked about maybe switching it to July. Typically after the 1st of July, we've done the budget and have the 4th of July, all those festivities, and then usually things kind of calm down a little bit. So this may work out better for us, so we're looking at maybe changing to that.
Well, I'm sure staff would not complain if that moves forward. So August is a great month for vacations. I've always, people like to know more about you. Where do you like to vacation when you have a chance?
I love the beach. I love going to the beach. The mountains are great. I like going to the mountains too, especially when it's really, really hot, but I've just always been a beach baby, I guess. My pictures growing up are at the beach, and I grew up in the DC area, so we always went to the like Rehoboth and Bethany and Ocean City, all of those Delaware beaches.
They're better down here though, right?
They are
no
better
question.
down here.
Yeah, I agree. So here we are at Lake Wheeler, and for folks who don't know, Lake Wheeler is a city park. The lake is 6404 Lake Wheeler Road, so it's easy to find. It was constructed in 1956 by the Army Corps of Engineers. It's actually 650 acres of lake and 150 acres of park and land buffer. And at the lake, you can bring your own boat. We have a boat launching opportunity. You can rent boats. You can take lessons on everything from fishing to kayaking to paddleboarding. The park's hours of operations it's April through September, sunrise to sunset, so that's 7 days a week, unless it's posted otherwise. And then from October to March, it's sunrise to sunset as well, but that's 6 days a week and closed on Mondays. And as you can tell, it's a beautiful place, and it's an excellent example of just some of the wonderful parks that we offer here in the city. The city has always invested a lot of money in parks. Why has that always been so important?
Well,
that's what you get. Yeah, no kidding.
This is what you get. Parks are an incredible part of our lives. They also are a big contributor to quality of life. And that is one of our biggest economic development tools. People very much pick where they want to live and then find a job, as opposed to the other way around it used to be. And we have found that our park system, which is, I think, the best in the country, is a huge advocate for the city. People love the park system. They love the greenways. It's really become a part of everybody's life. It's a great de-stressor. There's just so many good things about it. Our summer programs, we have over 17,000 registrants for our summer parks programs, which is amazing. And we have classes all year round. I know that when I was raising my kids, we went to Shelley Lake and took all kinds of classes. We were talking early 80s, we even had a little boathouse and some sunfish there, and I learned to sail there, and just great memories growing up with my family.
And do you know the total, how many parks we actually have?
We have over 150 parks, and it's over 10,000 acres altogether, and we have about 120 miles of greenway. So it really is an amazing system.
Yeah, and it's got something for everybody.
It really does. We have great just nature parks. Horseshoe Farm is incredible, and then we've got like Sertoma and Pullen that are art centers that have everything from photography to pottery to all kinds of things. So we've got, parks with ball fields and basketball, and so there is something for everybody, whether you just want to hike or whether you want to, be really involved in classes and doing stuff.
Well, and so a few minutes ago we had some folks out here practicing their rowing. Maybe they're training for the Olympics, who knows. It is Olympics are going on. Have you been watching? We have in our city a gold medal winner in Ryan Held from NC State, so we're certainly proud of him. But have you been watching, and what is your favorite sport?
I have been watching. You know, it's all just fascinating. The women's gymnastics has been incredible. I tell you, I love the platform diving, the synchronized with the two men's synchronized platform diving. I can't imagine one person pulling it off, but two that are sometimes they're just totally in sync, and from the side you only see one I mean, that fascinates me.
Yeah.
So you know, it's really fun to watch. I can't imagine how many hours and hours, and I always feel so bad for, you know, the one person that falls off a beam or something, because you know they've done it thousands and thousands of times right, and then, you know, the big moment comes and they just make a mistake. My heart always goes out to them, but it is fun to watch.
Yeah, you know, the problem is I keep staying up so late to watch
I
all
know,
these finals,
I know.
and I'm just exhausted by the workday the next day. So, but I love it, and it's great, and it's great that the city has somebody that we can call our own.
It is.
Gold medal winner.
Everybody's been very excited about him.
Well, next month is quite a bit coming on. We have lots and lots of festivals coming. Council will certainly resume right after Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
So next month we'll have plenty of things to catch up on once again.
We do. September's always a big month. There's something every weekend, and it's just hopping. It's a great month. Hopefully the heat will let up a little bit, and it's that great time before it gets cold in the fall.
Right. So thanks again for
Sure.
taking time,
Thanks.
and come and see us again. Thanks so much.
Thank you.